Hello, lovers. Welcome back to Delaram Alves Radio. Very quickly, Senator Natasha Akpoti, representing Kogi Central under the PDP, was arraigned before the Federal High Court in Maitama, Abuja on the 19th day of June 2025. The case against her stems from serious allegations she made earlier in the year, which the federal government now says amount to defamation and false accusation under Nigerians, Penal Code and the Cybercrime Act, okay? The charges, revolve around a live television appearance she made on Channels TV Politics Today in April 2025, where she accused the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, and former Governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, of plotting to assassinate her. She claimed they were orchestrated political move to eliminate her because she refused to compromise and had continually exposed corruption and misconduct at the highest level of Nigerian politics. This statement, made during prime time television and amplified on social media, triggered national and international attention. There also reportedly was some tension within the Senate, leading to her eventual suspension. The Senate has suspended her for 6 months in March 2025, citing gross misconduct, insubordination, and behavior, unbecoming of a senator. The leadership accused her of repeatedly making baseless accusations without presenting verifiable evidence and using her platform to cause division and disrespect within the chamber. However, many of her supporters believe her suspension was a retaliation for refusing to stay silent about the alleged sexual harassment and political intimidation she had suffered from high-ranking officials, including Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Now, according to the prosecution, her allegations were not only untrue, but damaging to the integrity of the Senate and the individuals involved. The federal government, through the Office of the Attorney General, filed charges that include defamation, cyberbullying, and, dissemination of false information intended to incite public unrest. The criminal suit marked RC 29725 seeks to establish that her action violated both criminal and cyber laws in Nigeria. If found guilty, she could face imprisonment or fines. When she appeared in court on the 19th, she was calm and resolute. Dressed in a modest yet elegant native attire, she was accompanied by her husband, Chief Emmanuel Oduaga, and a small group of political supporters and activists. Before the proceeding begins, she quietly reassured those around her that she had no regret and would stand, by the truth, no matter what it cost her politically or personally. In court, the presiding Justice, Chibuzo Orji, read the charges and asked for her plea. Senator Natasha pleaded not guilty to all counts. Her defense counsel argued that the statements she made were based on genuine fear for her life and informed by intelligence report available to her at the time. They insisted that she acted in good faith and within her constitutional right to freedom of expression and political speech. They also emphasized that the public had a right to know if a sitting senator felt threatened or unsafe. The prosecution countered that making such grave allegations in public media, without sustaining them with hard evidence was reckless and calculated to destroy reputations. They maintained that her statements were meant to smear powerful individuals and that she never followed official protocol for reporting threats to her life. Justice Orji granted her bail in the sum of 50 million naira with strict conditions attached. She must provide a credible surety with landed property in Abuja and must not miss any court proceedings. The judge also warned both parties against discussing the case in the media until the trial, formally begins. The next hearing was set for September 23rd, 2025. Now, outside the courtroom, there was a mixed reaction. Supporters of Natasha chanted slogans calling for justice and decrying what they referred to as the continued harassment of strong women in Nigerian politics. But again, the public is not even taking this lightly, because a lot of people are wondering why on earth will this case be between Natasha and the federal government. Now, welcome back to Delaram Alves Radio. Right here, we bring you the trending news and the news that, are the main news on the media. Nigerians are asking a question, okay, why does it seem like a personal conflict between Senator Natasha Akpoti and Senate President Godswill Akpabio has escalated into a full-blown criminal case between Senator Natasha and the federal government of Nigeria? On the surface, it looks like a dispute between two individuals in power. Now, alleging, sexual harassment and an assassination plot. The other denying it, but when examined more closely, the involvement of the federal government makes sense when considering the institutions involved, the nature of the allegation, and the broader implications for governance. First, Natasha didn't just accuse a fellow senator in private or through formal, legal channels. She went on national television and openly accused two high-ranking public official, who is, of course, the number 3 citizen in the country and former Kogi Governor Yaya Bello, of plotting to assassinate her. These are not minor claims, as people are reacting. In the eyes of the law and Nigerian constitution, an accusation of attempted assassination is a matter of national security. When such claims are made publicly without submitting verifiable evidence or involving the appropriate investigative agency, puts pressure on, state institutions, undermine public confidence, and can cause unrest. That's why the matter escalated into some larger than a personal conflict. Yeah. That is what people are saying, right? Of course, this is the explanation that the government is giving, because a lot of people are asking that it was personal, like two individuals fighting. Why is it that it is looking as if Natasha is fighting with the federal government? And that was the explanation given. Secondly, the federal government has a legal obligation to protect the integrity of public offices and ensure that the reputation of high-ranking officials are not maliciously tarnished, especially through mass media and social platforms. In the case of Natasha, statement not only affected the individuals involved, but also threatened the perceived stability of the legislative institution. When a sitting senator says the Senate president is plotting under, and the story goes viral across countries and abroad, it raises doubt about the Senate's credibility, its internal security, and its ethical standard. The federal government therefore considers it not just a personal slander, but a potential public incitement. Now, but the people of Nigeria are asking a question. Why is it that the case that was brought forward by Natasha, alleged harassment, well, how come nobody is hearing it? Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is even mentioning it. Why is it that everything that they are, dragging forward now is what she said after that? And Nigerians are saying this is what has been happening in the country, where, women are so, badly treated when it comes to politics. Okay, men have the upper hands and women are never given a listening ear, and women are never given the chance. That is what is happening now. They have two camps. Some are supporting Natasha, some are supporting Akpabio. But right now, the case is even becoming very big, because it's Natasha against the federal government and not even the Senate president anymore. What do you think about what is going on here? Do you think this is fair? I feel, well, I don't want to give an opinion right here, but this question is coming from Nigerians. Why is it Natasha with the federal government, not Senator Akpabio? And why does it seem as if they are doing everything that is within their power to silence her? What do you think? Whatever you think, please, let's see your opinion in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for coming here. Thank you.